and welcome back to Opening Hour and day 4 of our Music Dreamer Sakura Discovery Tour build. So I did find out that this wire, the lights, just hang basically. So if you want to tie them with something just to keep them out of the way and keep them safe, then do it. And what this is going to do, it's actually going to go around, I think, the roof of it. So we don't actually touch this until pretty much stage 23, so quite a way off, so keep it safe. So this is how far we got. As we can see, the lights come on and we have movement, and the lights are also a different colour. Like you've got a yellowy, maybe it was just where I was looking at it. No, they're all the same. And then you have your nice bright one back here as well. And that does the movement, and then you can separately turn on just the music like so, or you can have them both going on 2 separate switches. Much better design, very much appreciated. So if you don't want the music, which is what drives most people nuts, you can turn it off and you can just carry on with the lights and the music. Brilliant. Alright, let's get to step 10. Alright, so first things first, we are working on this board and we are going to stick this on. Like I say, I think it really is just, and you're using the bigger stickers on this. If you wanted to glue it, I think you're absolutely fine. You're using the bigger stickers, but you want it to wrap around too. Otherwise you're going to end up with a dust magnet going on, attaching itself. So it says to do how many? 5. I'm sure it's the bigger ones. Could be wrong now I've said it, and it could be the little ones. Like I say, it's probably easy with glue. Oh, let me check. That's 2. I need to go all the way back to my sheet, because even though I got that little crib sheet that they gave me, it doesn't help with this. Oh, I think it's the small ones, you know. Oh well, I've used 2 big ones now, but yes, it's the smaller ones that you want to use, which would explain about the going around the corner. I've got 2 sheets of these on the go, by the way. And you want 5. Well, just mean that mine down here are held on a bit better, huh? And this one came off not how it should. Go on, go away. Off me. So it's meant to have a small, medium and large. Maybe that's another sheet, because this one just seems to have the small in medium. Oh, I see, it came off there. Well, it's not particularly on it well. And this one too. Only reason I'm doing it with these, I don't normally use the stickers of these kits, by the way. It's very rare for me to. So we will see how wonderful they are, right? And so far, they've been alright. I mean, I haven't been disappointed. I do go through a lot of glue, so if it saves a little bit of glue, I guess that's okay. On other models, obviously not this one. So far it has been no glue except for the break, which wasn't their fault. Okay, and then peel it off. When you've got good enough, it's on there well enough. Better off to do with tweezers. Just make sure it is down. Get it from one side or the other. Well, I did better on with my nail, didn't I, than tweezers after we said about it. It's quite pretty, isn't it, this board? And I hope your day is going well. I'm really enjoying this build, to be honest. I mean, I was looking forward to it. And we've got like so much of the, I think we've probably almost got all the mechanical. I don't think there's much more mechanical that will be going down. Then what we have to do with this piece before we put it on is, oh, hold on, let me put my strip on first. Then we need to wax it. Make sure it's brace side up. And go all the way around. I need to be honest with you, if I wasn't doing it on channel, I probably would be gluing it. And it goes right to the edge, so I need to adjust. Let's get it on there first. It's a little bit bigger. I guess it's not matching it. Just a little bit, I got a little bit over here. Okay, and then you're going to wax it. Getting through this wax, so you want to wax it all on the inside here. Doesn't look like much is coming out, does it? Oh, it wants it waxed on top. Probably not on here at all. No, it is on here. I'm just going dappy. It's a day. Some days are like that. Gosh, I just put that straight on the floor. Really is like that. And then we are going to put this in. And it does go a specific way. You want to make sure that this tab here is near here. So these wires are going to go in there. So let's have a look what we are dealing with. Well, don't need that, do I? Don't need that up there. So what's it going to go? Is it going over this one? I believe it is. Oh, a train's in the way. Okay, so it's going to go over this one. So let's get that one on first. Looks pretty good fit. If I can even get it down. I really want to keep taking this up rather than down. Okay, it doesn't want to go on unless I've got the other one on. There we go. And turn it around. Those went in nice and easy. This one should go in easy, but I think it's waiting on this one. So let's adjust this one. There we go. Alright, make sure it's underneath your train. And then we are going to hook our wires through here like so. Let me just check how they want it. Wow, that's unclear. Okay, yes, in. Maybe one at a time. I don't want to really play that game. Let's go in the hook and around like so. And I'm going to check this in 1 second because it's kind of difficult to tell. It's really difficult to tell those. But no, I think that's how it is. I don't know why it's like that on the outside. I'm assuming it's going to hide it anyway. There's some things here. So I think that's what's happening. Okay. And then it said test it again. Alright. Likes us testing. Where's my tester? Oh, I guess because we've put that new piece on. I've lost where my electrics are. Oh, down here. A whole night passed, you know. Okay. Don't need the music for this. Just make sure it goes around because we waxed it, to make sure that that's working okay. I'll see if I'd glued this, I could have made that a bit better. Almost needs another sticker underneath this piece. I wonder if I could do that. Right, off you go. Which one was it? That one. So I think I'm going to try and get another sticker under here. I would say glue at this point, but if I can get it on there. Okay, being careful not to bend the grey strip. Right, let's see if that will hold it a bit better when I can get the white off. Okay, alright. Next, another piece we are going to take. That's a weird looking piece. We're going to take this one. Oh, we're on step 11. That was step 10. So step 10 was getting this sorted, putting that wire through and testing. There we go. Next step is we start at step 11 and we have a few pieces here. Let's get that out of the way. I don't think I'm going to need that big pink pipe part anymore, by the way. Right, we are starting here by putting E2, which is this one, which looks like it's going to have a wire, doesn't it? In here. Going to have the number facing, so there's an arrow on it as well, so I'm assuming it's that way. I lied. The arrow's on the inside then. Oh no, it's an arrow both sides, so it doesn't make any difference. But it wants it pointing that way, so I don't have a choice. So the arrow you want, so there's an arrow on the inside, and you want it pointing away from the model. I'm assuming that's how they want it. Okay, and then we will be needing this. We need this back. My tray always seems to be in the wrong spot, by the way. Let me move it around because it's going to go underneath where it is. Right. Okay. So this is going to go on here. So catch this. That's it. Just those two. Maybe it'll keep me from lifting up this side. What do you think? It all depends if I try and line it. And it also hides that great big hole that was by the motor, by the way. Remember when we first put that motor in, I'm like, why has it got such a hole? Why is it a gap? Made me query that I'd done the right thing. Okay, so getting some tearing going on. And then we are going to put in two pieces, these two, and they are going in right over here. So I'm going to have, so what's going to be the front? That's going to be the back, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that this will be the front here. So I'm going to have the pink showing this way. And I could be wrong. Okay, like so. Oh, turn the page, and that is page 20 done. Wow, that went fast, didn't it? And now we are continuing step 11. We have another big piece. Alrighty, move this out the way. Oh, my page went back. Oh no, we're going to put it straight on. So we have this big piece here. And this one is going to sit on those two pink things, so it doesn't really matter because you're never going to see the colour. It's going to sit on here. I wonder if my train's going to be in the way again. So you want to catch this one, this one, this one, and this one. and this end's floating. Although I reckon it's going to be two floating really. Like so. There we go. Oh, and then we are putting in some pieces. Going to be making a traffic signal by the looks of it. So we're going to be putting in B10, which is this one. Is it? Yes. Checking myself now. It's going to be B10. It's not that one. It is this one. I want to put this in here, like so, which is going to go in here. Can we not make this beforehand? I think we can. So before we do that, I'm going to make it. So we're going to put stickers on both sides, so we need our stickers back. And we are putting one of them on, so we want to put it across the back here when I can. Let's get that out of the way a second. Like so. And then we are going to turn it over. I'm trying to tell what they're trying to get me to do here. So that one we know where it's going. So I think it's probably these two. No, it looks like this one goes on. Can't go on here surely. It's too big. Like so. So this is going to go the other side. That's what I get for not marking my pieces. And then this one I think maybe it's just one of them then. But then why would it be there? Wouldn't that be there? It's definitely three pieces. I'm just not 100% sure what goes on the back. That one goes on this side anyway. I wonder if there's another piece and I've just missed it. Okay, it's stuck to me. Unless it's double-sided, which it's not. That's not going to come off me either. Good stuff then. Okay, get one on. This has an extra bit of sticky because it didn't come off of one of the other ones. So this one definitely goes on here, this side, and it marries up very well. I'm just a bit confused about the further side. I wonder if there's another B21 and that's what I'm missing. Let me go and have a look, because these look all different sides things, and oh, I think you just cover one side. Well, that's weird. Why wouldn't it be on the other one? You definitely only cover one side, but why wouldn't it be the one which doesn't have anything on it? But it won't be cut, and I'll tell you why it doesn't work that way is because of this corner here. It wouldn't go on this one. I'm very confused. Okay, these two pieces go on another one. It does only look like it's two pieces. I'm just surprised that they don't have anything on the back of it. It's got some holes in it, so maybe something's coming. Let's go with that. Let's take this off. It's still got a sticker on there, but okay. This will go through here. We will just go with it, and maybe it will work out. Then you want it showing, I'm assuming, with the pattern outwards, like so. Let me see if I can see in the main picture. It's the only bit that's overly confused me, really. That's kind of... I don't know. I think it's kind of like this. So from... I'm sticking to the back of it because I've got that sticker on. So from the front, you'll see it like this. So maybe that's why there's nothing on the back of it. Just weird that they'd bother to paint it. Okay, alright, it is done. Next, we are going to put on, I moved my book, let me put that back. Next, we're going to put on this strange looking piece, and this piece here, which is also a strange looking one. So this is going to go into here, like so, I believe so. And then this is the longer end, this longer end here. Oh, this is stuck on with glue. Oh, I see that there's a line for it. So, and they want it on with stickers. And you are going to use, how many does it recommend? 3. I'm just going to put them on the back of here. No, I will put it on here, I guess. In some ways, guys, I'd rather that it use glue, and to be honest. One, I don't normally have a lot of faith in stickers. I also think it's probably quicker. I mean, I guess you've got to wait for it to dry, but still. I think glue, I was going to say have more manoeuvrability, but that's not necessarily true either. Just peel them. 1, 2, 3, and then we put on a piece of wood, some decorative stonework. Glad they put an outline on the board because I did not see it. Okay, and that went on perfectly. Next, we are going to put this, well done, this piece. I think this is the way it goes. This could change. It could be that it was meant to go around that way. And now we are going to concentrate on this piece over here, which probably involves stickers as well. Indeed it does. And we are going to have it this way round, that way round, that way round. Try and get it right here. We're going to have a sticker across the bottom one. Like so. Oh, I totally miss. I probably can't take it off now. Oh, I did. Okay. And that is going to have on the one with the line going across it. So this one here, facing that way. It does have some grooves on it, so you can see, so you just want that matching. Like so. The little things they get you to do. It's kind of cute, really. These also have holes in the middle, but I don't think anything goes in them. So maybe they were used in another model. It's possible. And then we want another sticker. This was predicted, wasn't it? Let's put on piece over here, and I bet you can't guess what's going to go on there. Come on, give it a go. You know you can do it. Alright. Okay. Quite a pile of them going on. And again, just make sure that you have it the right way up, which is the yellow line towards the bottom, because it could have gone either way on this one. Looks like a face, kind of like a Minecraft face or something. Not that I've ever played Minecraft, by the way, but my grandkids do. I think even my children have. So it does look like a face, come on. Right, back to it. We are then putting a piece up here for the cross, for the railway crossing. Kind of cool. And it's just going to go straight up near the top, up here on this black piece. Like so. I've given up with the trees, as have you noticed. Okay, and with the coloured side showing, and you want the middle of it on here. No real surprise, but I had to check, and it can go over the top. So where does it literally want the middle? Just kind of in line with that line, I think. So something like that, but straight. Oh, a nail just came off, lovely. They're not even fake nails. I don't think my nail polish, maybe I put too much undercoat on, because the second one, the other one came off last night too. Makes it very peelable, very, very cool. Right, and next, what is that red mark? Oh, it's just telling me which direction to send it in. So then we turn it around like this, and it goes in here. It's near that line. It's near that other thing we put on. Oh, I guess that's the other part of the road. Duh. So it looks like so. So I did put that piece in right, and it looks like so. So it goes behind here like the barrier for the road coming up to it. The road to nowhere. Because it doesn't. Maybe it's got something in the middle there, which makes it a fully functional road. Okay, so carrying on 11, but turning to page 22, we are going to put in a tree, I believe. Quite a few little pots piling up here. So we put this in first. So they show it with their training, and their train's always in a different position to mine. So it is kind of in this corner. It's definitely in this corner, and it's up here. So which way is it facing? I don't think it can go a wrong way, actually. I think it goes this way. Oh. Okay guys, sorry about that. Alright, it goes in these two here, and it goes like so. I'm gonna have to turn my model around actually, because they've turned it on me. So back here you've got a wider end or a narrow end, so the wider end goes in this one with the longer branch looking thing. I'm thinking it's going to be a tree, because the other part I have looks like a tree. And squeeze that in, and then this one goes over the top of it. So you've got that's your notch you're going to use, and you want it bending towards the train track, so that the branch is going to face towards the train track, like so. Let me get it down there, and it's just held in by this one at the front here. I wonder why they put two in then. What will be coming of that, one wonders. And why does it not fit, one thinks. because it does not. And it is the right way too, but this seems just a little bit out of a light, or maybe I'm putting it on the wrong bit. So you have a lower down notch in here, or a higher one. It needs to go the lower one. That's why. I was trying to put it in the higher one. There we go. And that's in. And that is the end of 11. And this step is called I right now. Okay, now we're on to lots of flowers, and I'm sure lots of sticking. Okay. So first things first is this one, which one would assume would go this way around because of the notches over here. Let me get you right out the way, mate. Wire and all. Okay, so I'm thinking this one's going to go on there. It just says keep in mind that positioning, and it does line up pretty well actually. So we are putting stickers on. We put 2 small and 2 large. Well, they say medium, but the sheet that I have, what about this sheet? That's small and medium. This one is small and medium. Alright, so it wants a large one across on the other side for starters. Okay, well, that would have been bad, wouldn't it? A large one going up here, pretty much to the top. That's not so large, like so. Another large one. I don't think I've got any large ones. Maybe on the other pack, because I've got several packs of 3 sets of these. On the 2 that I happen to have in front of me, I've only got 2 sizes, which are these ones. Then 2 smaller ones, one to go in here and one over on here. That's a real small one. That's a half a one, surely. Did I keep the other little half I had? I don't think I did. So we can put a whole little one. What's another half down there anyway? Alright, so this one goes at the top of here. And then one of these we're going to cut in half. And we're going to have half in this little bit down here and half in this little bit. Just to make sure those edges stay down, I guess. I hope this doesn't all fall when it's sat there for a year or something, because it's double-sided tape and I have no confidence in it. Okay, I've lost it sticky, so I'm pretty sure it's probably on the scissor. No, it's on my hand. Alright, let's grab another one. I was going to put it on there and cut it. It's probably not a good idea either, is it? You are going to go on. I think some of the steps start to get a bit shorter soon, by the way. I was trying to look ahead, but I don't like to get too far ahead on this build. On some of my builds I do, because you need to know where things are going to be placed, and that gives you a better idea of slotment. But this has very predetermined again, I think I have it attached to me. Okay, one more time now. try number 3. Third time's a charm. This time we are going to put it on there first. And I'm going to actually go in a bit and just use a whole one. It kind of makes more sense to me. Only if I can get it on there. Okay. Alright. So peel. Peel. Hope you find this therapeutic watching this. It is actually quite therapeutic to do. I mean, I like peeling the stuff off of the dust covers and stuff like that, so I'm a bit, well, mainly off the mirrors, not so much dust covers, that's that brown stuff. Not as keen. Okay, and now we are going to put this in. It is double-sided, and you want this one down here. So just try and line it up as best you can before pressing down. I think that looks okay, doesn't it? It's a beautiful tree. Who would have thought? And that all seems to have been lined up. We're not putting it in, it's just giving us lots of warnings of how to do it. And making sure that you particularly have this piece and this piece done. Particularly. I think that's what it means. Watch those edges, line it up with them when you're putting it on. I think that's what it's talking about. 12 is not a huge step, but I have a feeling it will take us a moment or two. Then we are going to use K4, which I don't know if I got K4 actually. Did I get a K4 out? Is this K4? No, that's K6. I don't think I got K4. Or is that K4? Yeah, it's got a little arrow. You want the one with a little arrow. Which is going to go in here, pointing. I think this means towards the rest. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. So popping this piece in here. Didn't put that in very straight, so it didn't sit straight, funny enough. Oh, I see, it's at an angle. Is it? Yeah. Okay, like so. And that piece does sit at an angle. Alright. And then we are putting in these other little ones. So case 6, was this 6? Yeah. It's going to go in here with the little, this way up. Can't be, can it? So it's that way. It would only fit one way, so it goes in that way. And then a last little piece, which again it looks like it's only going to go in one way. So you've got the little and a little spoke and a bigger one. Goes in here. Cool. Okay, and then we are back to putting pieces on. So let's see. Case 7, we are going to, I guess this is 7. Yeah. Is going to go on to this one. Like so, she says. Like how? With the rivety thing facing forward. The flowers, not rivety particularly. One thinks, I couldn't swear then, and again you've got a smaller and a larger notch, so it was the opposite way round of what I was trying. When I can get it in. Oh, let me drop that on the floor for the puppy. She's sleeping right now. She has not eaten well today. still had a treat though, not meant to. I have actually split the wood on this, by the way. So I'm going to try and get it in. Not the easiest to fix. There we go. Okay, and then we are going to put the other one in. And then we put the flower on, which is F7 flower. Is it this one? I don't know which one. Why is this one? Surely it's going to be too big for it. It's going to go on something like so. At this point, guys, this is not making any sense to me. Okay, so we got the little dots. Okay, so you want the two little things that are coming out here to be on that side, I think. And then you line up this top one to here. So you're going to line up to here and to this bottom bit. Put a strip on here. It probably says a small, but I'd be inclined to use a medium, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Will a medium fit? A medium's going to be too big, so I guess I won't. It says to use just one, straight down the middle. Okay. I haven't made actually too many Sakura type things. And then you want to match it up to the wood underneath. So the only part of wood that you can really match it up to is on this side. Everything else is going to be overhanging, like you can see underneath here. It's quite overhanging, and that is considered right. Okay, next. Okay, next is this one. It's going to go in here. Again, you've got a right. Okay, so we're going to do this one. So I just noticed that on the bottom of these pieces, and you know it's the right side, then there's some little X's, and that I think is showing where the flowers have got to line up to. Anyway, this one goes in this way, facing away. And you've got a big and little notch, so again you are not meant to be able to get it wrong. I say not meant to because that doesn't mean anything really. You're going to use another smaller one, but you're not concentrating down here, which is where you'd think you're concentrating kind of right down the middle of it, like so. Fill that off. And then this, because it's got those little X's, which is going to be really difficult to see now. Well, yeah, you can just about see them. Will match up to these two pieces on here. So it's got quite a bit of an overhang, this one. Okay. Which doesn't match like that at all for me. Is it that piece? Let's make sure I got the right piece. Oh, I think I got it upside down. There we go. These two, and again they got marks on them to show which way round they are, which is kind of cool. Make them look like branches as well. So that has a huge overhang on it. Kind of cool, huh? Haven't done, like I say, I haven't done one of these like this before. Then this one is going to go in here. And it's going to go upright with the antlers, because they look like antlers to me, going on here with the arrow pointing that way. Just checking myself that that is right. Yes. And then, so that goes like this. But what I'm going to do first is put my flowers on, and again going by the same process. Got little marks here, little marks there, match them up, and we should be good, right? That's the theory. So it goes something like so. Right, I'm going to put this on first before putting, actually I think, no, yeah, I will do this. I'll put this on first before putting them on the other one, and they want the sticker, where do they want it? From the little bit of sewing between here and here, and it only does want one sticker. I just think it's going to be easier to put this on when it's flat than do it the other way. And again, tie it up to be one the right way up, like so. Press that down so it looks something like so, and then this is going to stick with the arrow pointing upwards in here. It is. It's at an angle. It's still not there. I can't take that out. So it might be easier if it wasn't on. So you can see that it's quite a distance from the base still. There's nothing really to hold on to, so it's, you don't want to hold on to those branches. I think what I'm going to do is take this off. Oh, it wasn't so difficult. And then just make sure it's facing the right way. There we go, it's a bit easier to put on. And then put it back in. Okay. And that's what we have, the tree. This is almost, we have one more thing to do, to put it on, and that makes the base will become J. So it will move from I to J. And this is going to go on our model, and it's going to go across here. So remember we left that one and I was trying to put that in. That's where this is going to go, with, I'm assuming, it painting going forward with all the branches. That is my assumption. Let me just check the main picture, make sure it's alright. Yeah. So again, it's going to be a bit of a squeeze to put this, only if I line it up wrong. Okay, push it all the way down. It is difficult to know where to hold on to. But according to this, it's all the way in, but there's still quite a gap on the bottom here, but I can't get these branches. This one looks like it would go down a little more, but this one is fully down, or is it? I don't think they're in right. There we go. Whew. And that's what we have. We have some decoration going on. So we've done pretty good today. So that is what I'm going to do for now. That takes us to step 12. And that is looking pretty mighty fine, isn't it? So it doesn't look like we've done a lot though, but we kind of have. We put a sign in, which looks pretty cool. We put a tree in. We got where the sign joins. Put these floorings on. Looks kind of cool. And we built a tree from kind of scratch, and I think that is awesome. So what do we have coming up? We have 13 is some little flowers, all for this area still by the looks of it. And then we're starting on another platform, which is going to go here. So completing a whole nother platform and then putting it in once it's completed with some trees and things like that, and that takes us to the end of 13. And 14 will be another tree, and that's quite a big tree, a bit similar to this one, a couple more layers but same sort of principle. And then if we can get as far as 15, we are going to be doing something to some flowers or something around here. Is there any holes there? No. So we must be putting something over there. We're going to put another base on and put something over, which also has a white middle. That's a bit disappointing, isn't it? I'm guessing that will solve a bit later. Oh yeah, we're going to solve that as well. And those steps, so 15 is really short. It's pretty short with quite a few pieces, but quite short. I think the one which will take the longest is 14, which is building a whole base to go just slot into here. I think that would take the most time. And then 13 is some little flowers, which I think will be awesome too. So here we are, and this is what we have. Should have got the lights on it. Trying to get my guide. Oh, where can I do it this way? Where's the light? The electric source is all the way back here. So, fortunately, I have a very long wire. Put this on. Again, I will put music on, but then I'll turn it off. It's kind of cool. Don't know that I'm going to use that in my short though. I think that would drive me but funny. Maybe I will. We'll see. Maybe from this point onwards, not the tweets and the birds. Although I love the sound of birds. Alright. And then we have la la the lights and everything with it going past the tree. How cool is that? Okay, so thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. I look forward to hearing any comments that you have of how it's all coming together, and any suggestions that you might have also. Never, can always learn things, right? Do please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I do appreciate every one of my subscribers. Trying to get to the magic 100. I don't know why it's so magic really, because not too much happens, but maybe it's just magic to me. And also the subscribing does help to be able to enable me to produce more content for you. And even though there's obviously it's not anything to do with money for the channel, it's all working in the right direction, and we like that. But most of all, it is really important. Do take care of yourselves. Take care, guys. Bye bye now.